Hello, my good friends. Welcome to day 6 of our transition into the new year. This is a gentle self care practice where we only flow through a few postures to really allow ourselves time to deeply release and ease into them. So we use our breath to find the most relaxation we can and just give ourselves a little bit of extra love today. So, whenever you're ready, we begin in child's pose. Beginning in child's pose today, letting the arms lie by the sides, letting them become heavy into the mat as we already begin to release. Drawing our attention, our awareness to the breath, maybe noticing it for the first time today. With every exhale, releasing tension in the shoulders, in the neck. Using your breath to help you come back to this calm space. Melting the heart down, quieting the mind. Feeling the length of the spine as the hips reach back and the crown reaches forward. Taking nice, even breaths with your own rhythm, not forcing anything. Simply being on the mat, being here for yourself, holding space, allowing yourself to be whatever that may be today. We can gently start to take the hands in front of the head, placing palms down, reaching the fingertips up towards the front of the mat, waking up the shoulders and the sides of the body. Still nice and gentle in the hips and the chest. Take one big inhale, and on your next exhale, gently creep the fingertips over towards the right corner of the mat. As we sink in here, we feel the left side of the rib cage opening and stretching. Exhale, release a little bit more, finding moments of surrender. Inhale to come back through center, and exhale, gently take the fingertips to the left side. Breathing nice and even. Allowing your breath to flow, as well as your thoughts. Gently coming back through center, and inhale, raise the head and the chest, bringing the hands back towards the hips, coming to sit on the heels. Reaching the arms behind, interlacing the fingers, Pulling the hands down, energetically lifting the chest towards the sky, opening through the heart center, rolling the shoulders down and back, feeling the space open between the collarbones, feeling a lightness here as we find ease. One more deep breath. We can release the hands on the exhale. Come onto the hands to gently cross the feet at the ankles and send the feet out in front. They'll become flat on the mat with their knees bent up towards the ceiling. Taking one big inhale to lift up through the crown of the head, finding length in the spine. And then exhale, slowly round through the back, reaching towards the outer edges of the feet. Placing the head on the knees and just allowing yourself a little hug here. Enveloping yourself, feeling secure and stable and grounded. Feeling this beautiful opening of the back. Keeping the neck nice and long, not crunching it down. Remembering to breathe. On your next exhale, gently release the feet. Inhale, lift the chest, taking the hands behind the hips, placing the feet on the outer edges of the mat, and letting the knees drop to the right side. So we don't want both of the knees on the mat. We want the hips on the mat. Just let the knees fall until we can't really go anymore. We should feel a big stretch right here in this left hip flexor. We feel it in the glute, in this whole area. Might feel a little crack or a pop. That's okay. And if this is too intense, we can lift up a little bit. We can always hang out here with our knees knocked together, bound angle pose. We're here for one more breath. Exhale, release. Inhale back up to center, and exhale, let the knees drop to the left. The mind does not go very far on this side. My hip wants to pop. Maybe it will, maybe it won't. Not going to force it either way. 2 more deep rounds of breath. Just enjoying the space we're creating. Coming back through center to extend the legs, come onto the middle of the mat, onto our backs, reaching the knees into the chest, finding a little hug here, wrapping the arms around, pressing the lower back into the mat, feeling that pressure, that hold as the earth lifts up to meet you. I invite you to find any gentle little rock or sway, maybe a little self-soothing here, knowing that you've got your back, I've got your back, the universe, cosmos, everything has your back. Trust in yourself, trust in your intuition. You can gently find stillness and then release the legs, the feet up to the ceiling. Extending the legs long, maybe keeping a little bend in the knees here. Feeling the blood in the feet start to trickle down the legs as it travels up the thighs into the belly, the abdomen, and up through the heart. Maybe we release the fingers up towards the ceiling as well. You can play around with bending, pointing, flexing the ankles, maybe the wrists. Taking a few more seconds here. Before gently releasing the appendages down, making our way into our final resting pose. We can choose reclined bound angle if we want to open the hips a little bit, or extend the legs into corpse pose, shavasana, where we take up as much space as we want. Be here for a few minutes, finding stillness, surrendering to the ease, breathing at your own natural pace, noticing it as it flows in and out of the nostrils. Maybe taking a body scan from the crown of the head down to the toes, finding any place where we may have residual tension and releasing it on your next exhale. Relaxing the muscles of the face, releasing the jaw. Gently begin to come back to the body, making any minor movements, small adjustments to start coming back into the room. And whenever you're ready, you can gently roll to one side. Take one calming breath there, holding yourself before making our way up into a sitting position. Thank you for dedicating this time for yourself and joining me on the mat today. I look forward to practicing with you again very soon. The light in me honors the light in you. Namaste.